Hello and welcome back to another fun episode. This time we're leaving Quebec, heading down the St. Lawrence towards Tadoussac and up the Saguenay Fjord. The Saguenay Fjord is one of the most beautiful places we have ever brought our boat, and we're happy to share this experience with you all. This place is absolutely incredible. We're anchored in 80 feet of water at low tide. We're going to gain another 10, so we'll be at 90 feet. So probably a sleepless night for me. Watching the anchor alarm during tide shifts, but it is what it is because this is gorgeous. Absolutely stunning. Every day, twice a day, this beach and everything down here gets buried by 15 feet of water. It's pretty crazy. And I love these lines in the rocks. Look at how distinct that is. I would love for a geologist to tell me more about these lines. Let me know if any of my 480 followers know anything. I don't think it's, it might be watermarks. I don't know why though. That's not low or high tide. Like there's 12 feet of tide here. That'd be way up high. I don't know. It's pretty stunning though. Yeah, now that I look at it, it's definitely not part of the rock. Let's pick up anchor and go up into the Saguenay a little bit deeper to the Saguenay National Forest. A breathtaking anchorage with high walls and a deep bottom and extremely cold water. Let's go. So there's a navigational aid right there and a set of stairs that goes up to a helicopter landing pad. So when they gotta change light bulbs, they can just fly out here and change the light bulb in that navigation aid. Kind of crazy. So we are in a park, a national forest, and a protected waterway. There used to be over 60,000 beluga whales in the area, and now there's 1,500. Climate change, harvesting, we killed too many. Just all sorts of different things have caused a drastic decline in the beluga whale population, which is sad. Part of it is engine noise and prop noise, so there's speed limits out here on the Saguenay. But anyway, they were hanging out talking to us last night in their little patrol boat, and as we were finishing our conversation, and I couldn't get it on camera, but two beluga whales, one had a little baby. I forget what they were called. But anyway, they popped up within like 200 feet of the boat. It was pretty spectacular. Stacy got to see it. So, yeah. And they said there's definitely black bears and moose in this area. So, in little areas like this, he said you could definitely see black bears. He actually, one of the ladies in the boat said that if you really want to go see a black bear, go down to Tadoussac because they have a real problem with black bears in the village right now. So he goes, you're guaranteed to see him if you go down to Tadoussac. When you're boating, weather and time dictates so much of what we do. We could easily spend another week here, but the winds have been crazy for the last month. I think people are having a hard time getting from here to Prince Edward Island. People are spending, 1 or 2 weeks longer than expected trying to get up to PEI. So because of that, we have to move. Tomorrow and Sunday are really good weather days, potentially. And we need to go, which is sad because, this is going to be a hard place to leave. I just found a beautiful waterfall. I had no idea. I've been looking for them for a while. But I found one for you. I'm going to turn the camera around, and get a better picture of it. But man, we could easily spend a month up here on the Saguenay. This is gorgeous. Look at my beautiful hair. Not quite as gorgeous as this, surrounding. I need a haircut. I'm extremely sad that we can't come and just sit in the dinghy by this waterfall for a few hours. Like, listen to that. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Let's see if I can zoom in on these people up here. There they are. I'll point to them. That's the last group of people for today crossing this cable. There's eight people in each group. Well, you can only have 8 people. This group has 8. I'm assuming 2 are guides. But what? So right behind me over here, maybe another couple miles out, the Empress of Ireland sank in 1914. I think it had 1,012 people perished when it sank. It was a British-built ship, and it was leaving Quebec and going back towards Ireland or somewhere that way. And it was extremely foggy, and it hit a container ship out here. Or some sort of freight ship. They didn't have containers. So it hit some sort of ship. They both collided. And even though it was 2 years after Titanic, and it was full of lifeboats, it only took 14 minutes to sink. And it was the worst maritime disaster in Canadian history, non-wartime, I guess. So anyway, we're going by it right now. It's a little bit of sad history for this area of the St. Lawrence, but apparently the fog can get pretty thick here because of the warm waters of the St. Lawrence coming out into the Gulf of the St. Lawrence, kind of. So that's it for this week's episode. This is our journey right after leaving Gaspé. And it's absolutely gorgeous out here. It's a Sunday morning. We left at 5:30. We're going to stop at Pierce Rock and then make our way further towards Prince Edward Island. But thank you for watching this week's episode, and we look forward to seeing you next week. Thank you.